When people talk about immigration, they usually talk about obvious changes, like a new country, a new language, a new job, or a new university, a new routine. But for me, the biggest changes were much less visible. What is wrong with my language? I forget English. Hello, I'm Dasha, and I am a second-time immigrant and a life coach for immigrants and women going through changes. When people talk about immigration, they really talk about obvious stuff like 5 ways to learn the language, or like how to get around in the city, or how to order food, blah blah. Yeah, of course, a lot of stuff in your life changes, like your documents and like the place where you are and language and all this. So internal part was the hardest for me. It changed how I see myself, it changed how I express myself, it changed like even my understanding of what life I want actually and what I really value. Inner shift number 1, my relationship with my own voice changed. Yeah, speaking another language, it's a very big one. I am now speaking English with my partner, and I'm speaking English with people around here, and I am Russian, so that's my second language, and I'm not used to discussing very important and deep stuff in English. It's more like London is capital of Great Britain, that we learned in school. Or maybe reading books, but like not discussing relationship. I became more careful. I became quieter. I feel like my voice got lower. I started to be more filtered, not in a way that not saying fuck anymore, just that I would rather not say than say. I used to be the person that always speaks and maybe cuts people off, and nothing wrong with that. ADHD, it happens and all. I felt like my voice matters so much when it was not even that important, but now I feel like I would rather just listen and see what's up before I start being all open and transparent, which I always wanted to be. And this is like something that comes naturally to me. I definitely became less spontaneous. I have ADHD, so for me, I need a routine, but at the same time, if I have a routine for too long and it doesn't change, it's too boring. So I need change, and I need excitement, and I need spontaneity. How do you say that word? Now I feel like I need to have a routine just to feel like my life is in my hands and I am controlling something at least. I feel like someone offering me to hang out tonight is just not in my values anymore, because what do you mean tonight? I am not sure if I'm gonna be in the city because I live far. It's one of the reasons. 2, I am not sure I have energy for this right now because tomorrow I have a call and I'm gonna have to spend energy on that. And if I get very tired and emotionally exhausted tonight, I'm not gonna be able to do that call tomorrow, or I'm gonna be doing it while exhausted, which is not good. Or I just don't feel like socializing, or it's my last week of my cycle, so I just wanna stay at home and cuddle with my cats. So I am just not gonna do that. With language stuff, it's also hard because I am not just using a new language, I am building a new version of me in that language, but at the same time trying to not lose the version of me in my native language, because it's still me and it's a big part of me, and I want to honor that. Another thing, my relationship with my visibility. It definitely made me feel like performance that I used to do on Instagram, like making videos and stuff. I was never like faking it, but I was always like trying to make a show or something. It's just excessive right now. It's not something that I value, not something that I would want to do. I just want to do this, like I want to talk like a normal person with not very good English to people that probably also don't know English very well if they're immigrants, but like people that just really trying to get it, or already get it. Definitely started being more protective of my energy. Stuff that I thought is natural for me now doesn't feel natural. I like being the life of the party. It was always my thing. Dressing very, flashy and talking to everyone and trying to make friends everywhere. I am not doing that anymore, and I don't feel like doing that anymore. I feel like I am just not that anymore. And just posting it doesn't make any sense anymore. I used to post about my breakfast. Like, I know people were laughing about those who do that, but I made the whole business out of that actually, because I've been collaborating with like some food brands and a lot of stuff like that. So I don't regret that. It was a very nice chapter of my life, but I just, like right now, I am not that person anymore. I am not gonna, like, I may share my breakfast as like, if I'm imagining, as like a way to keep my routine and explain that I am doing this every day because I need to take my antidepressants and I need to eat at the same time every day so that I don't lose my shit. But I'm not gonna post it just because like, oh, I have breakfast right now. Good for you, sweetie. Good for them, you know, like if this is really like what is happening, this is like the news, it's amazing. It's an amazing life. It's nice. I definitely feel like I am not gonna spend more energy on something that I don't see as a value. I'm not gonna spend time with people that are just like, you know, like kind of friendly. I wanna have close connections and close people that can actually be my friends, not just like, oh, people that I know and there's so many of them. I don't value that anymore. I still wanna be popular, at least like mild popular, like middle popular, so that like I know I have people that resonate with me, but I don't need to be recognized on streets everywhere. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. Look how I came. I speak to my cats in English, adding sometimes Russian words, but mostly in English, because we speak in English with my husband. So my idea of building a life changed. I guess I never had a proper idea what it is to build a life. When I started that with my ex-husband, it was like I had no idea about anything in the world. I was 22. Now and here and in this relationship, I feel like I finally understand what I want in the future. Like I can actually imagine myself being 50. I never thought about that before. It just was never on the table. I felt like we'll see what's gonna happen next year, you know? Like when I moved to Turkey, I didn't even plan to stay there. I didn't know how long I'm gonna stay there. I was just like, let's see. And then when I was there, I was like, okay, for now I'm staying, and that's it. And then I was kind of like having an idea that I wanna live in an English-speaking country, and here we are in Quebec. I'm so much more informed inside of myself about what actually matters to me, what I want, what is really mine, what I really value. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh, I'm sorry, scratch your nose a little bit. Also, what I am learning, and I think thanks to Canadians, I don't care as much anymore what I wear. And I love it and I hate it at the same time. I love it because I'm not worrying about how people see me anymore. I hate it a little because it kind of makes me relax, and then I am not enjoying my looks and my clothes, and that's just because I am very visual and this is very important to me. So for myself, I want to do it, but then the culture kind of made me give up on that. So I am trying to work on that, but like for myself now, not for other people. I'm learning that there is no end, there is just a process. You have to be okay in the process. If you are miserable in the process, then it doesn't matter where you go. You may never even come there, but all this time you've been miserable. Why? Get a cat. You wanted a cat? Get a cat. And enjoy it. Don't think that like, you know, when I am gonna move somewhere, then I'm gonna get a cat. Or like when I'm gonna get like everything that's perfect for a cat, then I'm gonna get a cat. Just do it. Okay, baby, you wanna go? She wants to go. I think when you are in a very shitty place, and then it's so much easier to understand what actually matters. And it's a very important thing to keep, to like not forget about that when you are not in a shitty place anymore, that this is what mattered, because you're gonna regret it otherwise. I really don't want to regret. I really don't like this word, and I don't think I regret anything in my life right now. I feel like everything was something that I had to do at the time, and that's beautiful. And I really don't want to regret sitting at home for years and not making friends, being sorry for myself. I have been doing that for 2 years. That's just enough. I am slowly getting off antidepressants, so we'll see. And I feel like, I mean, I'm literally doing this right now, so something is happening. That's one of the least obvious parts of immigration. Sometimes you don't just build a new life, you slowly meet a new version of yourself inside it. Thank you for watching, and if you relate in any way, please comment and tell me what you think, and subscribe and whatever else you need to do, please, but only if you really want to actually get involved and think about this stuff and like open to this reflection about immigration and change and identity and all of this. If you don't think this is something that you're ready for, that's okay, but I think maybe this is something that you need right now. So yeah, and if you do, just please subscribe. Bye.